The atmosphere across the fandom has shifted. At first, it was just a whisper, barely noticeable, tucked away in small corners of online forums. A few cryptic posts, a handful of vague comments, nothing concrete, nothing confirmed. And yet, something about it felt different this time. The tone, the urgency, the way fans began connecting dots that may or may not have been there. Then, almost overnight, the whispers grew louder. A rumor began to spread like wildfire. The 2026 BTS comeback had allegedly been leaked. For many, this kind of speculation is nothing new. BTS has always been surrounded by anticipation, theories, and predictions. But this time, something stood out. Something that immediately captured attention and refused to let go. One name kept appearing: Jimin. For casual listeners, this might seem like just another headline, another exaggerated claim meant to stir excitement. But for those who have followed Jimin's journey from the very beginning, this rumor feels different. It feels significant, almost like the culmination of everything he has been building toward. Because if the leaks are to be believed, Jimin may not just be part of the comeback, he may define it. To understand why this rumor is shaking the fandom so deeply, you have to go back to the early days when Jimin was first introduced to the world. He wasn't just another member in a group. There was always something distinct about him, something that couldn't be easily explained. It was in the way he moved. Even in BTS's earliest performances, Jimin's dance style stood out. There was precision, yes, technique, absolutely, but beyond that, there was emotion, raw, almost vulnerable emotion that seemed to pour out through every movement. He didn't just execute choreography, he told stories with his body. Over time, that artistry only deepened. As BTS evolved, so did Jimin. His vocals became more refined, more expressive. His stage presence grew sharper, more commanding. He learned how to balance power and softness in a way that very few performers can achieve. And perhaps most importantly, he developed a connection with the audience that felt intensely personal. Fans didn't just watch Jimin perform, they felt him. Fast forward to recent years, and Jimin's solo work has only reinforced what many already knew: he is a force in his own right. Every release carried a distinct identity. Every performance felt intentional. There was no sense of rushing or chasing trends. Instead, Jimin seemed to be crafting something more enduring, something rooted in authenticity. And that's why the current rumor feels so believable, because it doesn't come out of nowhere, it aligns with a trajectory. According to the circulating claims, the 2026 comeback will feature an expanded structure for live performances, one that places greater emphasis on individual artistry within the group dynamic. And within that structure, Jimin is rumored to have a significantly larger presence than ever before: multiple solo segments, extended stage time, specially designed performances that highlight not just his vocals, but his dance and storytelling abilities. Of course, none of this has been officially confirmed, and yet the consistency of the claims has caught attention. Different sources, different platforms, but similar details. Fans have started to notice patterns. Some point to recent choreography hints seen in behind-the-scenes clips. Others analyze past interviews, looking for subtle clues in Jimin's words. There are even those who have dissected stage production rumors, suggesting that certain set designs could be tailored specifically for his style of performance. Individually, each piece of evidence might seem insignificant, but together, they begin to form a picture of a comeback where Jimin is not just participating, but leading moments that could define the entire experience. And then there's the emotional aspect. Because for many fans, this isn't just about screen time or line distribution, it's about recognition, about seeing an artist they've believed in for years step fully into a spotlight that feels long overdue. Jimin's journey has never been without challenges. Behind the flawless performances and global success, there have been moments of doubt, moments where he questioned himself, pushed himself, demanded more from himself than anyone else ever could. That relentless pursuit of improvement is part of what makes him so compelling, but it's also what makes his potential rise in this comeback feel so meaningful. It's not just success, it's growth. If the rumors are true, the concert experience itself could be unlike anything BTS has done before. Imagine a stage where transitions between group and solo performances feel seamless, where each member's individuality is not just acknowledged but celebrated. And in those moments, Jimin steps forward, not as someone separate from BTS, but as an essential piece of its evolution. One segment in particular has captured fans' imaginations, a rumored solo stage that blends contemporary dance with live vocals designed to tell a deeply personal story. Details are scarce, but the concept alone has sparked intense discussion. Fans are already speculating about themes: identity, vulnerability, transformation, all concepts that Jimin has explored before, but perhaps never on this scale. Social media, unsurprisingly, has exploded. Clips from past performances are being reshared at an incredible rate. Hashtags related to Jimin are trending once again. Fans are revisiting iconic stages, analyzing them with fresh eyes, asking a simple question: what if this was just the beginning? Because if Jimin has already delivered performances that left audiences speechless under previous constraints, what could he do with even more creative freedom? It's a question that doesn't have a clear answer, but it's one that fans are eager to explore. There's also a broader conversation happening, one that goes beyond a single comeback. It's about the evolution of BTS as artists. Over the years, each member has carved out their own identity, their own voice, and while the group has always been the core, there has been a gradual shift toward embracing individuality within that unity. If these rumors hold any truth, the 2026 comeback could represent a turning point, a moment where BTS fully steps into a new phase, one where the line between group and individual artistry becomes more fluid. And in that landscape, Jimin's rumored prominence feels not just possible, but fitting. Of course, it's important to remember that all of this remains unconfirmed. Rumors, by nature, are unpredictable. They can be accurate, exaggerated, or entirely unfounded. And until there is an official announcement, everything should be taken with a degree of caution. But even so, the excitement is real. Because sometimes rumors don't just reflect what might happen, they reflect what people hope to see. And what many fans hope to see is simple: Jimin fully realized, not held back by expectations, not confined by limitations, but given the space to express everything he has been building toward. A performance that feels complete, a moment that feels earned. As the anticipation continues to grow, one thing is certain: all eyes are on 2026. Whether the rumors turn out to be true or not, the conversation they've sparked has already highlighted something undeniable: the impact Jimin has had and continues to have on the global stage. He is no longer just a standout performer within BTS. He is a symbol of artistry, dedication, and emotional connection. And perhaps that's why this rumor resonates so deeply. Because at its core, it's not just about a comeback. It's about a possibility. The possibility of witnessing an artist step into a new chapter. The possibility of seeing years of hard work culminate in something unforgettable. The possibility that when the lights go down and the music begins, Jimin will once again do what he has always done: take the stage and make the world feel every single second of it.